Now we're going to talk about what's called the z-score. A z-score is used to compare two sets of data that are not really related. So in this case, I have Ann and Kay. So they've both taken exam 1 in their math classes, but one of them might be in college algebra and the other one might be in contemporary math, and they want to see who did better. Or sometimes this is used in sporting events to see who did better, even though you might not have competed in the exact same race. So we're given the class mean, the standard deviation, and the score that these particular people had, Ann's grade and Kay's grade. And this is the formula that we're going to need. The score minus the mean divided by the standard deviation. So I'm going to find out the z-score for each person. So I'll do Ann to start with. She had 86 on her exam minus 73 divided by 8. This is going to give me a number. It can be negative or positive, but it's going to be somewhere between -3 and 3. You can't have a z-score that's lower than -3 or above +3. So that gave me a z-score of 1.625. So that's Ann's. Now let's do Kay's z-score. She scored a 78 minus the mean, all divided by the standard deviation. So this is Kay's z-score. So I have 78 minus 69 divided by 5. And that gives me a z-score of 1.8. So now what I've done is I've taken this information and I've put it in the same units basically. I basically got rid of the units on here. So I can compare the z-scores. Depending on the scenario, we might want a higher z-score or a lower z-score. With terms of a test and making a grade in school, we want a higher z-score. So in this case, Kay did better on the exam. However, this isn't always the case. If we were running a race and it would matter, you want to cross the finish line first, the lower z-score would have done better. So you just have to think about the context of the question that you're answering to determine if you want the high z-score or the low z-score. But the formula is always the same no matter what. And it's okay to get negative answers. Again, you would determine whether you want a lower or a higher negative answer depending on the scenario.